Hey guys, this is another NGG video, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to surf on Counter-Strike Go. So I'm going to break it down into 3 steps for you guys. Before we start, I want to just say that with surfing you don't use W at all on the side of the ramps. So let's begin. Alright, so with movement on the ramp, on the right side of the ramp you always use A. So you push off against it, or you're pushing against it, and you slide across. It's the same for the right side, you just use D instead, because it pushes against it. So that's movement, and then, so let's give that a try. So I'm just holding A right now, and so I slid across the bottom of it, but I fell off because my movement wasn't correct, and that brings us to step 2. So movement of your mouse is important. So if you try to surf and you don't move your mouse, you'll just slide off. So what you need to really do is move your mouse into the correct positioning, and you should just be able to slide across like that. If you master your movement of the mouse, you should be getting optimum speed. And to get optimum speed, that moves us on to step 3. So positioning onto the ramp. So you never start off at the bottom, because if you look, I landed on there about 647, and if we try that again and we go from the top of the ramp to the bottom, we're on there at 748, and we've passed into the next level. So it all depends on your positioning on the ramp. So if you position yourself at a lower point at the ramp, then you should not get the same speed as positioning at the top of the ramp. Also, another side note is when you do surf and you hold space on the flat, you should jump across like that. You should just bunny hop across, and you just hold space and do that. I forgot one more thing. With movement on your mouse, you always have to look in the correct direction. That'd help. But when you look to the left, you always use A, and when you look to the right, you always use S. Oh, D, sorry, not S. S is something that stops you dead in your tracks. So I just pressed S and it just dropped like a rock. So that's basically the basic way to surf. It gets a little bit more complicated, like this part of this level involves turning, and so I just held A the entire time. This involves little windows, and you can see how it's angled. You just flick off the top, and then you have gaps where you have to slightly flick off. So I'm holding A, press D, press back onto A straight away. D and A while I'm movement, and then same sort of thing on this. D, A, just the movement needs to be smooth as well, all round. And sometimes that happens, you actually screw up and it slows you down. There's also commands where it resets you, so I'm just going to go into this first level here, into this first stage, and this should work with majority of servers. So I'm on to the second stage right now, and if I type !R, it resets me back to the first stage, just in case that you want to get a better time or something like that. I've actually bound it to my mouse. So if I press mouse number 4, a button on the side of my mouse, and I go here and I click it, it puts me back, and I don't have to type it in. So that's a lot easier. I'll have in the description how to do that. And thanks for watching, guys.